Hey everybody, I just got back from hospital, clinic, whatever. I just did just like a basic physical. I'm trying to do another medical study, which is probably going to happen next week. If it happens, as long as everything comes back okay, there's no reason why it shouldn't. But that's where I was this morning, which is good since I'm still in between day jobs. But I just finished preparing the Hidden Truth Oracle. I've seen readers using this deck for forever. And I don't really buy cards that often, even though I could if I wanted to. I choose to selectively expand my collection. I'm not one of those guys that's gotta like get every deck out there. I'm not a collector. I prefer using my own cards. And I've got my own Oracle cards that are based around synchronicities. But I have been searching for the right messages from your person deck. And I probably could make one myself. Maybe I will eventually. But right now, this is the one that I found that I like the most that other readers use. So, let's see what we've got. What is the message from the collective's person spirit? What do they need to know? What are they trying to say? I remember every detail of that day. I remember every detail of that day. This was a 5 of Cups situation. And I'm feeling pulled to clarify the bottom here. This was juggling. That can sometimes be juggling people. It might be the day of loss, that this masculine is remembering the day that you left or the day that everything ended. He's overcome with grief. I'm seeing like round glasses and flannel, like red flannel, like, you know, lumberjack kind of vibe. What is it, Spirit? See, we split to, I'm afraid to contact you, and then I know I messed everything up. I know I messed up everything, rather. This guy, I'm getting cheating energy, and I don't like to go there. I don't like the whole third-party dynamic. But if that's what is being called out in the energy, that's what we have to look at here. That's the truth, breakthrough, and there was a desire to hold on to something in this relationship. It could have been staying together for financial reasons, or it could have been that he thought he wanted to leave. He thought he wanted to let go and break out of that scenario. But then once that happened, this masculine realized just what he lost. And sometimes the truth can leave you in despair. Is this for the masculine spirit? This might be a progress check for the feminine here. Because you don't know where things stand. And maybe you weren't supposed to for a while. With the moon as the card that we split to here, I'm getting that you didn't really understand what was going on with him. There was a fog, a lack of clarity. And things are getting real clear and focused for him, but things have not been cleared up for you. But you've had to move on here without having all the answers. And I'm being drawn to... It's not actually what this is. It's like part of the card that got rubbed away. But it almost reminded me of like the chakra points there, like going down the abdomen. That's like the... I want to say the sacral. I want to say it's the sacral chakra. I'm getting orange. I think that's sacral, right? It could be solar plexus too, but I think the healing that you need to work on here is clearing out your sacral energy. So let's continue from there. You need to work on your sacral. Do some energy work. Ground yourself, meditate. Maybe eat clean for a day. I'm getting that somebody needs to either do a fast or an intermittent fast, or maybe just like really only intake things that make you feel light and good. Like maybe just avoid heaviness for a little bit. It was my fault, but I blamed you. That's further reinforcing here that this guy thought that he was going to be happier. And I'm not even getting that he went off towards another situation. I don't get the energy here. Yeah, the Empress, Phoenix Rebirth, and the Divine Feminine energy. I don't get that he may have cheated, but I don't get that he left you for this other person. I get that like he realized he was unhappy after everything happened, and either you broke up with him and he was fine with it, or he broke up with you and left. But now he's in deep regret and understanding just what was wrong with him in the scenario. He's feeling nostalgic about the past, and I think he might, with the Divine Feminine popping out, he might really consider that you were the one here. That High Priestess energy, he knows the truth. The Divine Feminine is often disguised at first. When Spirit's testing the masculine, they don't show them who you truly are. They look to see if that masculine can see you. I was talking to somebody else about this, and about truly seeing somebody, right? And that's where I'm getting here with the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. This guy that was talking to me called me handsome, right? And if I had a nickel for every guy that called me handsome, I'd have a bunch of fucking nickels. But that doesn't matter to me, even if they mean it, because it's just something everybody says. When somebody says they like you because you're pretty, you're smart, you're funny, that's just a conditioned response. It's what they are brought up to believe. That's what you say to somebody when you like them. Most of the time it's not even true. Maybe they are pretty. Maybe they are reasonably intelligent. Maybe they are kind of funny. But most people don't actually like you for those reasons. It's not because you're pretty or you're smart or you're funny. They just like you. And a lot of people don't understand why. But I was telling this guy that called me handsome, and I didn't really appreciate it. I wasn't mad, but I was like, the compliments that I kind of like are when somebody notices like the little things. Like the way that you laugh, the way that you smile, the way that your eyes shift when you're thinking about something. Weird quirks and habits. Things that show they actually pay attention. Not things that are physical. Not saying that your eyes are so blue, or you have a great body, or you have the perfect face. Because you are not your hair color. You are not your eye color. You are not your clothes. You are all of the little quirks that make you who you are. All of the little behaviors and mannerisms and weirdness and authenticity. You are all of those little pieces of you that people don't just see when they look at you. And I think that's what this masculine sees now. What does he plan to say going forward, if at all? What would he say going forward? One more, Spirit. Maybe it's dead. That he wants to heal this. That you're an angel. He wants to find balance. I'm getting you were right. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe that's not a card. I haven't looked through all of these yet, but maybe you were right isn't a card just by itself. And I don't know if he's coming back.